We're here at the Los Angeles Police Academy, and we're going to interview a young gentleman who, for many years, has performed the role of Santa at the Ronald McDonald House during the Christmas season. So let's move on with the interview. How are you this evening?
I'm great. Thank you for having me here and to visit with everybody with the Emerald Society.
Boy, you sure remind me of Santa.
Yes, that is a confusing problem sometimes when you look like this.
How long have you been doing this?
This is my 42nd year being Santa Claus and working with children and families, and of course now with the Emerald Society.
I understand this Christmas you joined the Emerald Society after several years of performing the same role at the Ronald McDonald House in Pasadena. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I've been doing this for 3 years and helping out the Emerald Society. This is an annual project they have of visiting the children at the Ronald McDonald House. And these are children who are going through special treatments in the hospital, and sometimes even their siblings are with them. So there's usually more than just a few patients. There might be a larger group. This year we had 8 children that we visited with, and members of the Emerald Society, Steve Saletros, the president. We visited the children and had a wonderful time. Santa brought in his great big bag filled with all kinds of wonderful toys that the Emerald Society had secured from Disney. So the children all got Disney stuffed animals and special Disney items. And it was just a wonderful, moving event.
And how many years have you been doing this?
This was my 3rd year doing this for the children. And I think we actually had a larger group this year than in years past. We had some children who were having orthopedic and operations on their legs, and fixing problems they've had from accidents or birth defects. And there were a couple of the children there that had been going through special treatments because of hereditary problems, or not so much cancer patients. Most of the cancer patient children, unfortunately, have to stay in the hospital. But a couple of their brothers and sisters were at the Ronald McDonald House, so they could be near their loved ones during the holidays.
So a real quick recapitulation. You've been Santa for 40 years. You've been with the Emerald Society several years, and you inherited this role from another Emerald Society member?
Well, this was very unique. I'm also the director of the nation's largest Santa school. I've been directing Santa associations, kind of like the Emerald Society. We have a Santa Society. And Red Williams was formerly with Santa Ana PD. It was a motor officer. He had been Santa for the Emerald Society for many years, donating his time. And unfortunately, he passed away. And at his services, I met some of the Emerald Society members who came to play the pipes for him and everything. And I said, look, if you need anything, give me a call. I'll be glad to help out. And thus, I was recruited to be the new Santa for the Emerald Society. And in fact, I actually went and got myself a web address. I have emeraldsanta.com.
Outstanding.
And I hope someday to maybe put some links on it, maybe even a link to this video onto that little web page so people can find out, what does the Emerald Santa do?
Well, thank you for being Santa to needy children, and thank you for your support of the Emerald Society.
Well, I appreciate doing it. The Emerald Society does a lot of great things every year, every month. And this is just one way of my giving back to the community and doing what I can to help others.
Thank you again, and you have a great evening.
Be good now.